HarperCollins presents The Mirror Chronicles, The Last Night by Johnstone, read by Oliver Hembrough. For Ella Neo. Part 1. Quintessence. 1. Rise. Now rise, fear not where none have gone, for then at last we may be one. They ran like a desert squall, a chaos of dust, legless and sprawling. They howled like a sandstorm because now they were close. They sensed it in their sands. They saw it in the trails of the fleeing Suhl. The ground was different here, no longer the crazed, hard-packed earth of the plains, but lowland grit. A shallow slope climbed ever upwards towards the promise of hills, the ghost of a forest, the beginning of fully formed things. They surged on, snouts down, scenting a chance to change. And then, finally, it came. The gale of dust halted, the howls quieted, the ash fell, the palls of filth hovered, formless but for gigantic half-made shoulders and black clouds between, in which blazed the fiery coals of eyes. Hungrily, they surveyed the hills, the earth, the trees, and finally they saw some nearby rocks, sand-blast smooth, glistening in the morning light. There was a hiss of approval, and they began to sway expectantly. One of them drifted forward and extended a streak of dust to touch the nearest stone. It was not an instant change, but it was swift. Swirls of dust turned in upon themselves, gaining form and texture, until a hand appeared as large as a boulder, with fingers like spears of stone. Then there was an arm, thick and massive, like a bulging plinth of rock, and next, a chest like a looming cliff. The creature filled that chest, heaving a gale through its cavernous mouth, and for a moment it was silent. Its blistering eyes turned up to the skies. Then it let out a triumphal howl, a roar like rock cleaving from rock, like a mountain crumbling to dust. "Are you ready?" asked Sylas, rubbing his palms together. Simia winced. "Not sure. It's just a tree, Simsy." Her eyelids flickered irritably. "But it's not, Sylas, is it? It's not just any tree. It's this tree. It's the tree of the feather." Sylas shrugged and flashed her a grin. "Still a tree. Don't worry. Patian showed me how." Before she could reply, he bowed his head, closed his eyes, and lost himself in his imagination. Imagining felt different to him now, because he knew its power. He knew that it was just the beginning of something that reached far, far beyond himself. It was the beginning of Essenfale. And so his imagination had carried him and his companions safely away from the Meander Mill, and from the attack of the Gore and the Slithen. His imagination had guided him across the wastes of the Barrens to Geroth, and Patian, and the Windrush, and the Durgian, where he had found Neo, his second self. His Glimmer. And ultimately, it was imagination and Essenfale that had taken them on two mirrored journeys across two worlds, his to find Isia, hers to find Mr. Z. So now, as he imagined the spreading roots beneath the earth, and the colossal trunk swelling with sap, and the hundreds of limbs and branches above, his skin tingled and his breath quickened, because he felt the stirrings of Essenfale, and he knew what was to come. The forest fell silent. Gone were the bird calls, the rustles in the undergrowth, the murmurings of a chill winter wind. There was only quiet expectation. Pools of light warped, as though seen through a lens, and somewhere above a bird took flight, sending down a shower of bronze leaves. Then Simia gasped. A giant bough flew at her from above, sweeping over the forest floor until its forked limbs straddled her slim body, scooping her up beneath the arms. There was a shriek, and then she was gone.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?